This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce to you the incredible new reverse profit roulette system by Todd. This looks fantastic, and I can't wait to share with you this new progression that you've probably never seen before. And we're going to put his system today up against another fantastic system. This is 5 double streets, and we're going to go with that first. I'm going to show you different ways to play it and how you can use it to make money in the casino. Let's go ahead and get started with that first and place the bet. So we're going to start with $5 double streets. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's a $25 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 33 black. We start out with a $5 win, so you can see we're up $5. We're just going to rebet that and spin again, and 30 numbers are covered with this system. And that's a 20 black. You're going to get a lot of wins with this one. And we're already up $10. We're winning $5 with each spin. And then once we have losses, I'll show you what your options are and what to do next. Here we go. That's an 11 black. That's another win. Again, we're going to get a lot of wins. We haven't lost yet. We're up $15. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's an 8 black. And that's a win. So we're up $20 now. Let's go ahead and spin again here. These are $5 units. And that's a 30 red. It's another win. We still haven't lost yet. We're up $25. All right, here we go. Let's spin again. We're winning $5 per spin. And that is a 35 black. I think that's our first loss. So when you lose with this system, you have two options. You can either triple the bet or you can double it twice. Today, let's try both of them. We'll start out by doubling twice, and then we'll do the tripling later, and we'll decide which one is the best. Let's go ahead and double twice and spin, and then we're going to try to get a couple wins. Here we go. That's a 10 black. There's one win, and you can see we won $20. We're going to rebet and spin, and we're going to try to get another win here. That's a 35 black, and we lost. So we need to double twice again. Okay, now we're at 400, and now we need to get a win, and here we go. That's a 14 red, and that's a win. Let's see where that puts us. That's an $80 win. We need one more of those before we can reset. And here we go. That's an 8 black, and that's a win. We got our 2 wins, and we restart. We're currently up $80. Let's go back to the original bet of 25. And then on this next go-around when we lose, we're going to triple the bet, and I'll show you the positives and negatives of which one works, and let you know which one I like the best. So that's a 32 red, and that's a win. We're up $85. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And there's definitely good things about both of those progressions, and we'll talk about that as we go through. That's a loss. This time, instead of doubling twice, we're going to triple the bet. So we're going to go from 25 to 75. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. Okay, so now they all have 15 instead of 5, and here we go. That's a 21 red. There's one win, and you can see we're up $75. We're going for win number 2 now. That's a 9 red. That's another win. And now we'll restart. We're up $90. So both of these ways of playing it work. Obviously, doubling twice is going to make you a little bit more money, and the tripling of the bet is going to make your bankroll last longer than doubling twice. And both of these sound super aggressive, but when you have 30 numbers, you're going to get a lot of wins. So it's not as aggressive as you think. So that's a 95. We're up $95 right now. Let's go ahead and spin again. We're at base level here. And if you think about it, a lot of people triple the bet with 24 numbers. This is with 30 numbers. So think of it that way. It's not as aggressive as you might think. And we're up 100. But I do admit that tripling the bet with 24 numbers is pretty aggressive. So that's a 36 red, and we lost. Okay, this time we'll double twice like we did the first time and see what we do here. Now we're at 100. Okay, that's a 10 black. That's one win. Okay, so you can see we're up 95. We're going to rebet and spin. Here we go. And that's a 5 red. And we got the win. So we're going to restart. We're up $115. And let me put those back out again. And you can put it on any 5 double streets that you want. The key is that you have 30 numbers covered and the progression. And that's an 18 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up $120. Okay, let's keep it going here. See how many wins we can get in a row with 5 double streets. And then coming up, the new reverse profit system by Todd. Can't wait to share that with you. And we're up $125 now. Let's rebet and spin here. Here we go. That's a 27 red. That's a win, and we're up 130. All right, here we go again. Let's see what we get here. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's another win. Now we're up 135, just continuing to add profit each and every time. And when we do lose, we're getting profit as well, as long as we can get those 2 wins. And there's another win there. We're up 140. So doing fantastic with 5 double streets. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, that's a lot to bet for such a small win. I mean, you're betting 25 to win 5, but you're going to get so many wins, it's worth it. We're up 145 now. And here we go. Okay, that's a 19 red. And now let's talk about the benefits of high coverage system. We're up 150, and again, like I said, I know a lot of you will probably say, well, that's a lot to bet to win, a lot of money to bet to win $5. But when you bet on a small amount of numbers when you're playing roulette, we're up 155 now. The reason why that can be bad is because when you're not betting on very many numbers, sometimes it can take forever to get a win. And that's not the case when you're playing with 30 numbers. You're going to get mostly wins. And sure, that won't pay as much per win, but you're not going to go on a long drought of without getting a win. And that's an 8. That's a win. We're up 165. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And let me know down in the comments what's your favorite number of is to play when you're playing roulette. How many numbers do you like to bet on? We're up 170. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And again, this is 30 numbers. You've probably recently seen the 9 street, which is 27. And then 2 dozens, which is 24. Let me know what your favorite is. And we're up 175. Also, let me know if you really don't like a certain number of that other people do like. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 180. We're at base level, $25, 5 on each, and here we go. That's a 5 red. You can see how many wins we're getting with 30 numbers covered. We're up 185, and doesn't mean you can't get back-to-back wins. I'm sure a lot of you have seen multiple zeros in a row, and that can happen. That's why we have a bankroll, and we just lost that one. This time around, let's go ahead and double twice. And that's why I'm going to recommend a $2,000 bankroll with this one. You could also do a $400 bankroll. There's one win there with dollar units instead of $5 units there. And that way anybody can play this. That's a 27 red. We got our 2 wins, so we're going to start over. We're up $200 now. So let's go back to the original 25 where we started. And again, you can move these double streets around if you want to. The main thing is that you have 30 numbers covered. And that's a 33 black. That's a win. We're up 205. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. And that's a 28 black. Okay, that's a win. So getting lots of wins. We're up $210. And another way of playing this, which we're not going to do tonight, but I'll share with you, is to take out the double street that hit last on each spin. So you can do that as well, and we're up 215. And if you do that, then you just add the other one in the open spot, and that's a 24 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up 220, getting lots of wins. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. We're almost 10 minutes in out of 15 with 5 double streets. And again, the amazing reverse profit roulette system by Todd coming up. And we're up 225. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 17 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up 230. Here we go again. All right, that's a 16 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 235. Let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 32 red. Okay, we're up 240. And let's spin. That's a 20 black. Another win. We are currently up 245. All right, here we go. We're almost 11 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 6 black. We're playing 5 double streets. That's 30 numbers. We're up $250. And I really like these high coverage systems because you're not going to go on a long drought without getting a win. You're going to get lots of wins. And we're up 255. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 25 red. And we're up 260. Here we go. That's a 30 red. Okay, now we're up 265, adding $5 of profit with each one of these wins, and we're getting lots of wins. And this is a great system for people that like to win a lot. And we just lost that one, though. So we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to triple the bet this time around just to show you both ways. And again, doubling twice just makes you a little more profit, and it makes your bankroll last a little longer. That's a 24 black. There's one win. We're going to try to get 2. So to be safe, the safest way to play is to triple, not to double twice, just so you know. But you will make more money when you double twice. There's our 2 wins. We're up 270. We're going to go back to 25 where we started and spin. All right, here we go. That's an 18 red. That's a win. We're up 275. All right, let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 23 red. And that's a win. We're up 280. And again, I'm recommending a $2,000 bankroll for $5 units or a $400 bankroll for dollar units. And that's a 26 black. That's a win. We're up 285. But obviously, the more bankroll you have, the better, as long as you're able to control yourself with that much money with you. If you feel like you can't, then don't bring that much. We're up 290. But roulette's a lot about discipline and patience. And make sure that you practice that before you go to the casino. And you have a plan in place. And that's a win. We're up 295. You don't want to get to the casino and then come up with a plan when you get there. You want to practice, put a plan together, and then try to stick to it. That's a win. We're up $300, so this is working great. We're picking up $5 in profit almost every spin. And we have just over a minute left with this one. That's a 29 black. Okay, we're up 305. And if you haven't tried playing 5 double streets, it's a great way to play. You just need to be able to have a good bankroll and start as low as you can. We're up 310. Just remember, though, with these $25 bets, we're only making $5 per spin. But it's okay because we're winning so much. So that's a 13 black. Fantastic. We're up 315.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. We got about 30 seconds left with this one before the new system by Todd, which is coming up. And that's a 13. That's a win. We're up 320.
No more bets.
Just continuing to win with this one. This is fantastic. Okay, that's a 9 red. That's another win. Okay, we're up 325.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 21 red. Okay, we're up 330.
No more
All right,
bets.
let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 14 red. Okay, we just ran out of time. So we made $335 profit in 15 minutes with 5 double streets. It's a great way to play. You can either triple or double twice. And then try to get 2 wins to reset. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day by Todd. I can't wait to share this one with you. Let's go ahead and just jump right in and get started. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new reverse profit roulette system by Todd. Let's place the bets. We're going to be looking for the dozen that's been the longest since it is hit, which in this case looks like the third dozen. So we're going to start right there, and we're going to put 2 $5 units on each of the streets. So we're going to have 10 on each. That's a $40 bet. Let's go ahead and spin it. I'm going to share with you how this progression works. And that's an 11 black. So when you lose, what we're going to be doing here at the beginning is subtracting off from one street on the far left. So now we have 5 on the 25 to 27th street, 10 on the other 3. That's a $35 total bet. And let's go ahead and spin. And can't wait to share with you what else happens with this progression. And that's a 30 red. That's a nice $85 win. We're up $45. So now the dozen that's been the longest since it's hit would be second 12. We're going to put 2 $5 units there and spin. That's again a $40 bet. And I'm going to share with you how to take these bets off and then add them back on as well. That is a loss. So we're going to take off $5 from the first street there. And now it's going to have 5. The rest are going to have 10. $35 total bet. Here we go. That's a 28 black, and that's a loss. So now that $10 bet on the second street is going to have 1 come off. It goes back to 5, and then the other 2 are still at 10, the third and the fourth one. And that's a 23 red. That's a nice $90 win. So we're already up $60. And now we'll be on first 12. So let's go over there. We'll have 2 $5 units on each. Okay, again, that's a $40 bet to start. And let's spin. And once we get down low with the bets, I'm going to share with you what Todd does next. And that's a loss. So we're going to take off the first street by 5, and then it'll have 5. The rest of them will have 10. All right, here we go. That's a 13 black, and that's a loss. This is the reverse profit roulette system by Todd. Now we're going to take off 1 unit from the second street there, the 4, 5, 6, and then the 7 and the 10 streets there are going to stay where they were at 10. That's a loss, so now we subtract off from the 7th street there. So let's do that. Okay, and now we have a $25 total bet after we did that. That's a 27 red, and that's a loss. So Todd says once they all get back to 5, which you're going to see now after that loss, they're all back to 5. He says to add 2 units to each. So they go from 5 to 15. Okay, you can see we're at minus 70 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 10 black. All right, that's a $120 win. We're back up $50. We're going to find a new street. a new dozen. We'll be on the second 12. And let's spin. And hopefully one of these times we'll hit it on the first spin. And that's a loss right there, though. So we'll take out that first street, the 13, by 1 unit. Okay, and I need to share with you what happens if you lose at that higher bet amount after you raise it back up there. That's 6 black, so make sure you stay tuned to that coming up. And we're going to take out one from the second street now. And now we just have 5 each on the 1316 street, and then 1922. Both those streets are going to have 10 still. That's a 20 black. All right, that's a $90 win. So now we're up 65. Let's see if we can eventually hit one of these the first try. We'll be on third 12. Okay. Again, $40 total bet to start. And that's a 3 red. That's a loss. So we'll take out the 25 street by 1 unit. There we go. So it has 5. The others have 10. This is a $35 total bet. We have a lot to cover with this one still, so don't go anywhere. That's a 22 black, and there's a lot more to this. So let's take out one from the 28th street now. Now we have a $30 two bet. The 2 on the left are at 5. The 2 on the right are at 10. And that's a 9 red. We lost that one. Okay, so now we're going to take 5 away from the 31st street. And then I actually took too many. Let me put one of those back up there. There we go. And let's spend. Now we have a $30 total bet. And that's a 32 red. Okay, that's a $35 win. We're at -5 right now. But we still reset because we got the win. Todd says you'll make it up when you start hitting them on the first spin, or when the bets go back up, which I haven't shared with you yet. Can't wait to show you that. So we'll be on second 12 now, 4-10 each. Okay, so $40 total bet where we start. That's a loss on 35 black. Okay, so we'll take 1 unit away from the 13th street. Okay, now we have a $35 total bet instead of 40. Here we go. That's a 29 black. That's a loss. Okay, so we'll take 1 out now of the 19th street. The only one that has 10 is now the 22nd street. Here we go. It's a 27 red. So now we're going to take the 22nd street back to 5. And then once you get to that level, you add 2 units to all of them. So they're going to go to 15. Okay, you can see we're -110 right now, so we need to get a win eventually. I'm going to share with you what happens if you lose these ones as well. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $120 win. We're back up again. Let's find a new dozen. And eventually we're going to get up a lot, and we're going to be able to cash out. But right now we're just going to cruise right along, and I have a lot more to share with you on this one. So let's keep going here, and eventually we'll hit a dozen on the first try. And we did right there, finally. That's a 1 red. That's an $80 win. Now we're up $90. So we've been waiting for that. Now we'll be on third 12. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Hit a high number here. We did not. That's a 13 black, so we'll take 1 unit away from the 25th street. But again, a lot more still coming up with this one, so stay tuned. And let's go ahead. And that's actually a $5 bet, not 10. Let's clear all those off. I don't know why it's putting 10 out there. I just put a $5 bet down. So we'll switch it to a different unit and see if it switches back. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, that's a win of 85. We're up 135. Now we'll be on first dozen. And again, we start with 10 on each. Okay, we're up 135 now, so that happened pretty quickly. But there's still a lot more for me to show you about this one. So make sure you stay tuned. That's a 15 black. Okay, because you have to know what happens when you go up and then you go back down again. What happens next? That's coming up. So now we have 5 on the 1 street. The rest of them are at 10.
No more bet.
$35 total bet. Okay, it's at 36 red. We lost that one, so we'll take 1 unit away from the 4 street now. There we go, and the 7 and 10 still have 10 on each. We have a $30 total bet. That's a loss on 28 black there. And now we're going to take 1 away from the 7th street. Okay. And I don't think it took it away. Let's try that again. All right. It's not letting me put a single 5 up there. That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. That's an 11 black. Okay, $95 win. So now we're up 125. We'll be on second 12 for 10 on each. And again, you've seen it go down to 5, then it goes back up to 15 if you lose them all. But then I'm going to show you coming up here what to do if those go back to 5 again. So let's go ahead and spin. That's a 30 red. Okay, that's a loss. We'll take 1 of those units away from the 13 street there and spend. So $35 total bet. All right, that's a 17 black. That's good. Okay, $85 win. Now we're up 170. It's starting to pay off now. We'll be on first 12 for 10 each. Again, these are in 2 $5 units. Ooh, a 00. That's not good. So we will take away the 1 unit from the 1 street. There we go. $35 total bet, and let's spin. All right, that's a 3. It came off the one that we reduced, but that's still a $25 win. We're up 155. And now we'll be on third 12. We're picking the one that has been the longest since it's hit. But again, I need to share with you as we close out here what to do if the bets go back down again, what to do next. And that's a loss. So we'll take 1 away from the 25 street, 1 unit that is. It's at 5, the rest are at 10. Okay, that's at 35 black. That's a nice $85 win. Now we're up $200, and we'll be on first 12 for 10 each. 2 $5 units, and let's spin. And here we go. And that's an 11 black. That's a good one. Another $80 win. Now we're up $280, so we've been patient. Now it's paying off. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. So if you work your way back down to 5, you already know that they go up by 2 units from 5 to 15. And then the next, if you lose 4 in a row, they go back from 15 to 10. Now I'm going to be sharing with you what happens if you lose all 4. So let's reduce that 13 and spin. So if you lose all those 4, that takes you from 15 to 10. And then from there, you would add, if you lost all 4, you would add 2 more units. So then it would go from 10 to 20, and then you would work your way back from 20 to 15 on all 4, and then so on and so forth. But hopefully I'll get to show you that coming up here. And let's reduce the 2nd street by 1 unit, and let's spin. Okay, that's a 23 red. That's a nice $90 win. We're up $295 now. And we'll be on third 12 for 10 each, 2 $5 units on each. Again, so if you lose all 4 of these, you go up 2 units. And then if that happens, and there's a nice $80 win, we're up $375, and we'll be on first 12 for 10 each. So again, if you get back to 5 on each, you add 2 units, which takes them from 5 to 15. Then if you lose 4 in a row, you subtract 5 from each one of those, which take them from 15 to 10. That's a nice win there. And if that happens and you lose 4 in a row, then you add 2 more units, which takes them from 10 to 20, and then so on and so forth. But hopefully I'll get to show you more of that as we close out here. We're at $455, and it's time to find a new dozen. And it looks like the longest since it's hit would be second 12.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 29 black, so we're going to subtract a unit from the 13th street. And spin.
No,
so again, if we lose all 4, these will go all from 10 to 5. That's a loss. Okay, let's go ahead and subtract another one of those to 5, and now we have a $30 total bet. That's an 8 black. We lost, so we take the final one away. Okay, now that they're all back to 5, we add 2 units to each. So there should be 15 each. There we go. $60 total bet, and let's spin. Now, if we lose all 4 of these, they're all going to go back to 10. Then we'll go up 2 units on all of them again. But we got the win. That's a $120 win. Now we're at 470, and we just ran out of time. So I hope that made sense. So if you lose 4 in a row, you add 2 units, and then the next 4 you subtract 1 from each street. And then if you lose all 4, you add 2 units until you're back in session profit, or actually not session profit. Once you get an actual win at that level, you will reset, even if it sets you back a little bit. So that's what protects your bankroll. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. We just won $470 with Todd's new reverse profit roulette system. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And as always, you can send me whatever's on your mind at roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's also where you send me the systems, and that's what keeps it going. You guys are just amazing, sending new systems in each and every day, and I sure love testing them out in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey with me, and if you are, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep growing this community of people that love to play roulette. I know I sure do, and this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.